Update 35.1.1 is live, and as always in this video we're going to go through all the changes. We have quite a few notes on the avatar update. In the barbershop, the slider settings are now preserved while using the barbershop. Apparently there was a bug where they would not get preserved while using the barber. There was a correction to a human male dance to match other avatars. Human male scars have been re-added to the details 1 and the details 2, so you can now put scars on your character as a human. A lot of clothing bugs have been fixed for human males and females. You would see people being invisible, glitching out, a lot of clothing would look weird. A lot of those have now been fixed, so you should see less bugs on the human avatars. War state animations for humans and Bjornings have been corrected and should now look normal again, while travel mount animations for human males and male Bjorning will be corrected in the next game update. Let's take a look. So yeah, I believe they're not supposed to ride like this on a mount. Same goes for normal mounts. I do think this is a bug, the way they're riding. And we're instead supposed to have the good old riding, like this dwarf. Look at these people having a normal riding animation. And then there's me, hastily riding into battle. But this should be fixed in the next update, which will probably be the raid update. But just in general, we had a lot of fixes to bugs with how people looked. Lower body outfit meshes have been corrected. There were several issues with brawler gauntlets. Their gauntlets and their hands that were glitching out. Those have been corrected. There was an issue with human male Helmingas, Erlingas, and Westfold cloaks. That has been corrected. The cloaks will now look normal again. The female Bjorning hairstyle 14, 15, and 16 no longer gives you the bald appearance, but rather gives you hair. And for female human characters, on the first preset, the facial hair and the stubble are now default set to locked, so that if you randomize, you will not get beard and stubble as a preset. But of course, if you want beard or stubble on your character, you simply hit the unlock. You want that on your randomizer. But as a default, the facial hair and the stubble will be locked on a female human character. The color pickers that you have on your right side now support clicking and dragging. So you can of course click on whichever color you want. If you want to change the skin color, you can also drag like this. To much easier get the color that you want for your skin, hair, eyes, and lips. Numerous brawler animations have been fixed, and you can once again use slip free to break out of a daze or a stun or a knockdown. And like the brawler fix for their breakout skill, the burglars find footing should once again be able to break you out of a daze, stun, or a knockdown. The animation bug of Power of Knowledge, where after using the skill, you would be stuck in this animation and just moving around, has been fixed. Basically, after using that, sometimes you might get stuck and you would just be floating around doing the Power of Knowledge animation. That is no longer the case, and this animation has been fixed. We had some changes to drop rates in the 6-man and the raid. The legendary tier bows now drop all versions of Bjorning, Champion, and Guardian classes. And I believe that this means that Bjorning, Champion, and Guardian can all drop each of the outputs of the different types of bows. And drop chances for class items are now consistent across all classes in Sagroth and Gwethronos. As we can see from the bottom of this chart down here, all the classes now pretty much have around a 20% drop chance on their class item. Before this update, some classes had really low chances, some had really high, but now they're pretty much about even, and there should be about a 20% chance for you to get your class item on the higher tiers of the 6-man. For the anniversary festival, we now have new items to barter for. The Mighty Ram fireworks are now available to barter. costing 40 anniversary tokens. The Fireworks wall rack has been renamed to Fireworks rack and now works on wall hooks. And the Fireworks throne is now usable. So I'm going to take a look at the throne and the Mighty Ram fireworks, of course. Alright, let's see what these fireworks are all about. Mighty Ram. Is there any Ram fireworks? Let's see. Okay. Long lingering fireworks. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Kind of reminds me of the dragon fireworks, the ones we saw in the movies, the first movie with Gandalf, and some other variants we've seen before. Fireworks. That's a pretty cool firework. The Mighty Ram lingers for quite a while, then it explodes. And the ram kind of charges down. I like it. So I made it back to my personal house. I put down the explosive fireworks throne. And I know it said it's usable. Maybe I missed something. This object does nothing. Maybe it means you can just now put it down. Like put it in your house. And to be fair to the patch note, it says the fireworks throne. Not explosive fireworks. But I figured it would be this item. I couldn't find an item that's just called the Fireworks Throne. So, does nothing. Maybe usable just means you're able to put it in your house now. In any case, kind of looks like the Game of Thrones Iron Throne. Probably inspired by that throne. That's the explosive Fireworks Throne you can put in your house if you want to. And the final notes worth mentioning. There's some changes or fixes to the Delvings. The missions Stirring of Spirits and the Ruins of Ghynghyn now work correctly on Delving Variant 6. The final Orcish Gate on the mission The Bridge to Karanos, where you try to cross the bridge through all the gates. The final gate will no longer stack the Delving Malice Sauron's Touch when played on Delving Variant 4. And the mission Karanos Courtyard got 2 fixes, now properly activated for both players in dual mode. There used to be a bug with this Delving, where only one person would get credit for completing this, and also it now has proper malice strength at higher tiers. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to help out the channel, leave a like, join my Discord, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're playing or looking to play Lord of the Rings online, there is one place you need to be. The Ghyniverse is a community Discord server for the game Lord of the Rings Online. In this server, you'll find anything from giveaways. There's also a frequently asked questions channel that I would recommend checking out first. You'll be able to see when I put out new YouTube videos, whenever I stream. You can also ask for the streamer role, and you'll be able to post your own streams in this server for everyone to see. There's currently over 5,000 members in this Discord, and it keeps growing. You will also find discussion channels about the game, LOTRO. You can ask any questions in the help channel. There's discussions for every single class in the game and PvP. But one of the best things about this server is the best in slot items section. In this section, you can find trait lines for every single class. You will find screenshots of the current best gear being displayed. In this channel, you'll find charts showing what stats you need for your characters, mitigations, mastery crit, finesse, but you'll also find useful information about drop rates in different instances. I hope you will consider joining my server, and maybe one day I'll see you in Middle Earth.